All right, Blaine, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to this truck next?
Put in the weeds.
I don't think he knows what that means. I made him say it. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. I didn't videotape a lot of this because we were doing it after my son got home from school. So between dinner and homework, we were trying to get an hour or two in to get this truck in the weeds. And I'm gonna kind of do a little short run through. There's 100 videos of people lowering these trucks, so you don't really need another one. We C-notched it. I rebuilt the whole front end, all new steering components, drop spindles, new shocks. We had to notch the bed out. Of course, like I said, I think I already said it, but we C-notched it. I cut one coil out of the springs, new ball joints, did a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna give you a little quick rundown and then we'll show you how she looks. All right, so not just a ton to show, but basically the whole suspension got the whole steering setup got redone. New idler, new Pitman, all new inner and outer tie rods, everything new except for the center cross link. We did new ball joints. They weren't bad, but the boots were messed up, so we did that. We did drop spindles, sway bar bushings, new shocks. Kind of just went through the whole kit and caboodle on the front end. And I'll tell you one thing I did is I bought just about all of my parts off Rock Auto, and I saved quite a bit of money. Usually I kind of shop around, try to find the best deal. This is a budget build. I'm not trying to spend 12 grand on this truck. We're trying to keep this truck below $8,000, all out, completely redone. Whatever we do to it, trying to keep it below 8 grand. Rock Auto had the best deals that I could find on ball joints. I bought MEVOTECH, kind of got middle of the grade stuff. They all seem fine. They all work good. They're all the same color. It's all blue, so it all matches. But yeah, the prices were just, I'm not a patient person, but it was worth the wait for the 2 or 3 days to save the probably a couple $100 that we saved on the parts. All right, let's talk about shocks. A lot of people are gonna argue with me about this. A lot of people are gonna tell me I'm crazy and all of this, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. When it comes to shocks, I've ran the lowered shocks before and they ride like garbage. I don't like them. They beat you to death. There's no suspension travel. There's no floatiness to it. They're just rigid. And if you're doing a autocross or drag racing or you want this thing to really handle curves, and then you know you probably need something like that, probably a coilover or something. But on a daily driver that you want to cruise and you want to ride good, I use Monroe shocks. I think they're great. They're cheap. They're like 20 bucks a piece. Usually I use the Gas-O-Matic, the yellow one. They didn't have the Gas-O-Matic on Rock Auto, so these are the Monroe Matic Pluses. They were like $29 a piece or something like that. I'll put all the part numbers and everything that I got from Rock Auto. Maybe to save y'all a little bit of time finding it. Dude, cheap shocks, thing rides like a dream. Floats, takes the bumps nice, it's good. So, all right, let's talk about suspension on the front. So I did the 2-inch drop spindles. I just got the cheap ones off, I think they're Amazon or eBay or something. They're 150 bucks or something like that. They seem fine. I didn't have any issue with them. They fit. There's no rubbing issues or anything weird going on. I did that for a 2-inch drop. I think it's 2.5, but 2-inch drop. And then I cut one coil off. I cut one single coil off. A lot of guys on the forums were saying that these springs, if you cut one coil off, they actually ride better than the lowering springs. Sometimes the lowering springs are just too stiff. And so I wanted to go down 4 in the front, 5 in the back. And they say one coil gives you 2 inches. And then I did the 2-inch drop spindle. So, and then that's about exactly what it gave me. Maybe a smidge over, but we're right at 4 inches on the front on the drop. All right, as far as the back goes, we did a basic C-notch. I think it's an Amazon C-notch. I did shock relocators on the bottom, flip kit. Real simple, real basic. Not a big project. We're using stock shackles in the back. It had some lowering shackles on it and it was way too low, so I threw the stock ones back on it and that gave us 5 inches in the back. So real simple thing. Maybe we had to do was relocate the parking brake cable. We had to kind of reroute it a little bit, but not a big job. Nothing you can't figure out. If you looking a little different. We took the wheel well chrome off. This stuff here, they used to set. This is just one of those wild hair things. I thought it actually looked pretty decent on there, but it's like, well, let's just pop it off and kind of see what it looks like. And of course, it looks better without it. So I'll post a picture up with it on there with the chrome on it and the 22s. It's a different truck. So today, what we're going to do is take the side molding off of it, and it needs to be replaced anyway. So we're going to take it off, clean it up, see if we're going to put it back on or not. But I think once we get it off, I think it's going to probably stay off. But if you ever want to know how much you love your kids, I'll show you. So I was looking at trying to find him some wheels. I haven't had much luck. So that happened. Yeah, not real happy about it. But I was planning on maybe getting some new wheels for the Suburban. So I think this is a good time to do it. I'll give him those wheels. I'll sell those 22s and then get something. What do y'all think would look good on this thing? I don't know. Thought about maybe doing something more of a solid wheel instead of a spoke wheel. Maybe salt flats, or those US Mag has like a solid looking, like that military style wheel. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about what I should put on this thing. It needs something new. I've been running those Riddlers for years, and I think it's just time for something different. Boy, she looks different without wheels. and not a good different. You're still pretty, baby. You're still gorgeous, but we got to get you back right. So yeah, keep watching. We're gonna get this side molding off this truck, and I'm torn. I like the side molding, and I like them without the side molding. I think without it, they look a little more custom, but I like them looking stock too. So it's kind of, I don't know. We're gonna get it off and see, and maybe y'all can tell us if we should put it back on or not. So, all right, let's see what we got. Shut this door first.
I'll shut it so I can get around.
Here. Pliers on it. Oh. There you go. 1,500. I think if you kind of, I guess we can give you all a little idea how this is going. So you got 2 strips of double stick tape. That's what they put the molding on with. So whenever you're doing this, if you can kind of get one spot of that loose and get it pulled apart and pulled away just enough to get some pliers on it and give it a good pull. Watch that one came apart.
Mine came apart on the other side.
So, and then just give it a good.
Let's see the pliers.
There you go. That's all you gotta do. Easy peasy. Now's the fun part. We got one spot in the back to get. Get the drill with the. All right, so This right here is a, we always call them just pinstripe removers because that's what we used to use them for all the time. But basically it's like a big eraser. And you can get them at your parts store, Amazon, or wherever. They're not that expensive. But it's just like a big eraser, like the end of a pencil. And it'll de-tack this and pull it off without burning your paint or tearing your paint up. See, now it is time consuming. But it's about the only way that I know to get it good and clean. All right, so now what we're going to do is use the old Sonax, and we're going to buff this side. We got most of the old double stick tape off of it, most of the glue off of it. So we're going to run a buffer off of it, over it, and try to get the rest of it off and kind of blend the color in a little bit. All right, we're getting kind of finished up. There's a few little spots here and there that we've got to clean up, but it's coming along nicely. We got to get the bottom back half here buffed out, but yep, it's looking good. The paint looks great on video, or actually looks good on video, but it's got its issues. We got a few little dents here and there. We're gonna try to like pop out some little spots here and there, just a sort of little dings. Both behind the wheel, both spots are kind of beat in. The other side needs painting. So a few little things, but man, she's coming along. Tell you what, 15 years old, I'd be happy. All right, so here's what we did. A lot of cleaning, just general cleaning. It still needs a lot more. But we replaced the headlights, the parking lights, the side markers. I think those are all like eBay parts. Of course, lowered it, different wheels. We took the molding off. We did LED tail lights. We got those in. Those look great for the price. I think they were $100. We got all of the window tint off. Trying to think what else we did on the outside. I think that's about it. We didn't do just a massive amount. A lot of it was just cleanup stuff, but man, I couldn't be more happy with the results. It's a good, it's a good 10-footer. But if he can keep from cleaning out ditches with this thing, then maybe in a few months we'll throw a paint job on it. I'd love to two-tone it. Do the gold with like the darker root beer, kind of like a reddish brown color. Love that. But yeah, that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't as technical as a lot of people may have wanted, but sometimes you got to put the camera down and just get crap done. So that's what we had to do this episode. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, give me a follow, subscribe, hit that like button. But I really do appreciate you watching. We've got more videos coming out. We still got a lot to do to this truck. So if you want to see that, hit the notification button and the subscribe button. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon.